Hello, hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here with Zoe, my wonderful co-teacher, art director, fabulous. I don't have your bio. I forgot
Oh,
to.
oh my
So
God, let's just make it up. Let's
let's
make it
make
up.
it up. How many books have you art directed, picture
Oh,
books?
well, I think when we wrote the bio, I was like, I've done hundreds, but I mean, I've been in the business for 27 years, I think.
Started when you were 5.
So
Okay.
yeah, when I was five. And yeah, so I've worked for really big publishers. I started at Random House, I worked at Penguin, and then Scholastic. And I have worked across all different types of children's books from very young, like little baby board books like this, up to fiction, like teenage fiction. And then I mostly specialize in picture books, which is books like this.
Gorgeous.
That is me. And now I'm freelance and I still work for Penguin Random House and Scholastic and Quarto and sometimes Magic Cat. So I have four big publishers to work with.
All the best publishers. Those are the best. So everybody type in where you are. I love seeing you pop up. We've got Jan from Connecticut and Angie from Colorado and Katie Stack from nearby, Eleanor Newcastle, Dusseldorf, Columbia Joelle, Seattle, Washington, Patricia, Magda from
Oh,
Sweden. Yes?
Lilla, have you had snow?
Uh, I saw like flakes the other day.
Well, stop press because I was just saying because Amanda is in the Lake District and Amanda, I bet you've had snow because we've had snow. I haven't got snow. I'm too far south, but
Really cool.
yeah, that's
That's
very
so
exciting for us.
So let me tell you what we're doing today. I'm very excited. I'm going to give you a little something on a mindset for being an illustrator of picture books. Then I have questions. I'm going to do a Q&A with Zoe. Then I want you to pop up in the Q&A down there. Any questions you have, we're excited to answer. Then we will be giving away an illustrating children's book course, a giveaway with a guessing game at the end. So stay tuned for that. And as you know, it is our big sale. This is the biggest time of the best sale of our year. So you know you're going to sign up for the kid book class. And now's the time to do it. And if you're going to do it, you could do the bundle. Get me a picture book deal bundle because you get illustrating children's books. You get my kid book writing course and character play with Zoe and Riley, which is not only a mini on getting your characters ready for picture books, but also for toys. So that's really cool. It's really nice. Um, what's Tina saying? I'm conflicted on what to do first. Taking your children to dive into the mentorship program in the fall. You pulled my tarot. Oh, well, of course I'll say take it all. Because
Yeah.
it's
Oh, it
yourself
just says she
first.
has to save, she will have to save with them. So she would, I think, a bit of direction, which would.
Okay, okay, maybe first do the first things right away, and then you might get a deal or an agent in time, and you'll make some money enough to pay for the September thing. Okay? That's what I would say.
Tell me what the September thing is, please.
Oh, good point. Thank you.
Mhm.
Um, it is Inner Circle, which is my mentorship with 12
Oh,
people. It's
great. That's lovely.
really, really great.
Yeah. I
Yes.
think that's really good advice, actually. And Tina, with the with our online classes, we run them, some of them are live, some of them are what we call static, but you can do everything at your own pace. You have access for a long time, and so you can work through the class as and when you're ready. So doing that at the beginning half of the year
Mm,
is, as Lila says, a really good shout.
exactly, exactly. That's right. Yeah, kid book is February and illustrating.
This is where we need Becky.
The writing kid book is Feb and the illustrating children's book is April. Did I do that right?
We need our voice from the other room to
Perfect.
come in
Like from up
from
above.
above.
Oh, Becky. Hey,
Ooh, ooh.
Becky.
It sounds perfect, Lilla. All good.
Oh,
Oh,
I did it right. Phew.
great.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Just
here's what I want.
tell
Here's
me
what
once more. So it's Kid Book in February.
the kid book writing class in February and illustrating children's books in April. And then if you really want to like have the best year of your life, no press, Portfolio Club, my newest course, Jan 5. So you start the year right. It's like under $100 right now, and it's 8 months long. And I'm doing art supply bundles that are bespoke, custom for each assignment with color palettes and everything.
Ooh.
It's like I'm so obsessed. I'm obsessed. So anyway, you could just do my year, whatever. Okay, here's what I want to tell you. I'm going to get personal.
Uh-oh.
So, um, but well, before I, okay, so when I do a Zoom, like who saw the Monday Zoom, where I had not only the world's largest PowerPoint fully decorated, I had to do, I did a pop-up, I did Career Tarot, I did a million Q&A, I did who knows what else, I sold courses, whatever. Oh, thank you, Tina. Even though I messed up and did the previous version first and had to switch to the other. Ding dong. Um, so I was really nervous beforehand. And sometimes I get nervous before things, before speaking engagements and so forth. And what I tell myself is, how can I help? That's my
Mm,
metric. That's my mantra. How can I help others? Like today, I'm here to help you have a great career with picture books and have a fun chat with Zoe. How can I help? Okay. And so what is that? What happens when I do that? What type in the chat? It makes it what? Not about me.
yes.
Yeah. How can I give? You feel generous. Love that, Catherine. Yeah, I'm giving. Giving feels good. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I thought, how can I tell this? Yeah, it calms you down to be coming from service, Amber. That is beautiful. I got to screenshot that. Um, So that's what I want you to think about with picture books because you're thinking, am I good enough? Will anyone like my work? I don't know how to draw this or that. I can't do it. I'm not good. My teacher in third grade said I shouldn't be an artist. Whatever. Okay. I totally get that. Oh, yeah. Make sure your comments are sent to everyone. Send, set. So here's what I want to say your metric is not how good your work is or what you think it is, but how can you give some love to the text? I bet Zoe likes that as an art director. How can you give some love to the beautiful text that Zoe's written in our class? 3 beautiful texts, or when you get the book deal. Next, so that's number one. Do you like that? Thank you,
Mm.
Eleanor. Tell me how much you like that. Give me some love on that one. Thank you, Emily. Okay, yes. How can you put some love, give some love to the text and amplify the writer's work?
Mm.
Next, how can I enjoy making illustrations? This applies to all your work. How can I enjoy making the illustrations? So it's not, are you good? Are you good enough? Somebody's better, whatever that the whole judgy up here stuff. We bring the art making to here to your body. It's not an intellectual decision or construct. So, what materials do you love to use? Type in the chat. What materials do you love to use when you make art? Whether it's digital or traditional. Say that fast. What do I love to draw? Type in what you love to draw. Do you love to draw eyes, trees, dogs, birds, city scenes? Do you like lines? I love lines and smudges. Do you like shading? So when you focus, so we have houses, wildlife, procreate, nature, wildflowers, felt pens, pencils, line work, people. Thank you, Carolyn. Caroline, the courses are a blast. You learn a ton, have a lot of fun. Donkeys, portraits, funny odd characters. When it's about your art making and the joy, that's your metric. Then you're going to shine. It's not about being the best drawer. It's not. It comes through when you are having that beautiful time, special time, fun time. I like the word fun. Then it comes through in your work, and that attracts work, and you'll grow. Because what did I say on Monday? Your talent is not finite, it grows as you work on it. Just like if you work on your exercise, you get better at your strength work or whatever, your tennis game.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you. So that is my spiel for you.
What do
I
you say it's a spiel? But I think it's really lovely that just by asking people to type in,
yeah,
you help them figure out what they like without the pressure of sitting with a blank page and I don't know, thinking I don't know what to draw. All these people are now like, well, Spencer's going to draw insects. And I don't know how Spencer's going to do it, but Spencer's going to draw insects. So it's
yeah.
just like, you're finding the joy in the smaller details and you're taking that and then saying, just go and do that. Just do this little bit and grow from there. It's really lovely. Not spiel. Very lovely.
And the other, well, spiel isn't bad, is it?
Well,
Um,
it's
she,
important.
okay. So when I was an illustrator, the night before I would do a piece and I knew what I would be working on the next day, I would lie there and start drawing it in my head and wait till I was excited to do one part of it.
Mm,
Even one part, that was my entry point. That's
yeah.
how I got into the piece. And then I came to it excited the next day.
Yeah.
Like,
And can I ask you, did you manage to do that even with commissions that you might not have? First of all, maybe commissions that you're not as excited about. Like we all do work like that. We all have to
guess
do work like
what?
that sometimes.
Guess what? A professional, if you want to achieve excellence, you find the way into it. I
Yeah.
illustrated some programming concepts for a hotshot computer magazine. I didn't know what the F it was talking about. I
Yeah.
could be like, well, whatever. No, to achieve excellence, you find what you love. Ooh, dots, arrows, lines, smudges. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Abstract. I could do this really abstract thing. So
Yeah.
no matter what it is, you bring your A game and you never dumb down.
Yeah.
You, am I right? You talk, speak to that.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, it's very similar with design. There are obviously projects that I work on where my heart is completely like it's a piece that you're just like, oh, I can't wait to work on this. And in my career, I think one of my favorite things was I used to have to set the copyright information on cassette tapes for audiobooks. That was part of my job right back in the beginning. And it was the most tedious, boring thing. A bit like doing a copyright notice in a book. I'm like, "Pff, okay." So we all have stuff that we have to do, but you still have to do it nicely. You still have to do it so it looks good, you know? So you have to find something in each project. It might not excite you, but you have to find a reason, a why you're doing it in everything. So for me, sometimes you might be doing a project to help someone out. It might not be your style or your taste, but you're doing it to help them, or it's philanthropic, it's for a charity or something. And other times it's just a pure crush of like a uh, gorgeous piece that you want to be involved in. It's not all about the money. It's not all about
That's right.
yeah. It's greater than that. There are different facets.
Sometimes I would get like the New York Times paid like $150 for black and white, but I gave my A game because first of all, everybody saw it, like all the art directors and New York
Yeah.
and everywhere. But so Zoe, and I have questions, but this one I want to ask relevant to what we're speaking about.
Mm.
So I imagine when you get a text and you read it and so what Zoe's job is to pick illustrators for an illustrator for each manuscript she gets, each children's book. That is her cool, awesome job, and that requires a lot of expertise, sensitivity. that must be what makes you really excited, like, "Oh my God, I can just picture this artist with this text," right?
Yeah, there are two different ways people use me. So well, actually three. Sometimes, sometimes it starts like that, and a manuscript comes to me, and I will commission the illustrator. And you're absolutely right. I usually have like on Instagram, I've always got things saved behind the scenes. So where I've seen artwork or artists that I really like and I would love to work with them at some point, I save their work. So it's a bit like like in the old days, we would have a pin board or a box file, wouldn't we, with postcards and samples in. It's a digital equivalent of that. So when I get the text, I read the text and I think, who's going to make that perfect partnership? And sometimes we choose things to complement a tone. So if the text is really wild and funny, I'm looking for an illustrator that can do wild and funny and zany off the wall. If
Mhm.
it's soft and gentle, like this is the book, this is my book, but we had Juliana Swaney do it, and her work is so soft, so beautiful that partners the sensitive tone of it. Other times we choose a contrast. So you'll have maybe a quieter, simpler text, and you're looking for that illustrator to bring the next level, to bring a bit more to the text, build out the world, bring the characters to life. So that I love that bit of the job. Other times, it's presented to me as a fait accompli. So I'm given the illustrator and given the text, and I just have to make it
Make it
work. And
okay.
then the best ones for me are when I find an illustrator and then
Mhm.
we build a story and a text from their work. And that's probably
Wow.
I do that with one list in particular with them in Scholastic. I probably do that with maybe 70% of the books we commission there are illustrator led. So what that means to people who are with us today is when I see an artist in class that I love and I think, God, I want to do a book with them, and I save that sample and I start following you on Instagram and I start watching what you're doing, those moments where I might have the availability to build a story, to start something, it comes along, and I've got your work in hand. So I'm afraid I can't reveal the details, but I currently do have that happening with one of our math students. She's been in 2 rounds of ICB, and then she didn't do this current year, but from the previous year, I was following her, Lilla, and
Mm.
I've always liked her work. And then she just put up a couple of pieces on Instagram, and I knew they were just literally 2 pieces. I had a meeting the next day. I saved down the samples from Instagram, put them on my PowerPoint to share with the team, took them into the office, plugged my laptop in, put it up on the screen, and we are now working on the first book. It is commissioned. She is writing and illustrating, and her writing is beautiful, which is just wonderful and a delight to find. And we've already got foreign editions coming on board. So people are already buying into it, and we're only just at the beginning. It's so exciting. So,
That
what I'm saying to you is, you never know when it's going to happen. And there are people like me saving samples, holding onto them for that moment. And it's
mhm.
exciting. Did that answer the question, or did I just whiffle
Oh, that
waffle?
then and then some. That was so beautiful, and I love how Zoe painted the picture for
Mm,
you. Um, so do you wanna just whisper who the
I
artist
can't. I'm sorry. I can't. No, no, no. But
just the
it's really,
initials or some
well, what's so beautiful, Lila, and I know you understand this from your editing years as well, is there is nothing more joyful than when you see artists come up
yes.
through working on their style, working on their samples,
Mm,
building their portfolio, and then you get to be part of their journey into
yeah,
breaking them in my case, into publishing. It's
lift them
just
up.
like, what an amazing part of our job, isn't that love? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm a bit giddy. Let me just have a bit of tea.
British.
It might be gin. You don't know. I've
That's
got
true.
I've got a spare one here. Is it gin or is it water? What are we thinking
Don't
about?
we don't know. We
Okay.
can't be sure. Um, so I
Anyway.
love this. There's a
Mm,
couple of things that are the subtext of what she said. Number one, art directors are always looking for great work. Number two, they are rooting for you. They love seeing your growth. So don't feel bad if your work in the beginning isn't whatever. We see spark in your work. We
mm,
see
mm,
bits of genius. Number 3, keep posting. Number 4, this person took 2 illustrating children's books classes. Number 6, I don't know what I was at. Take my writing class.
Mm.
My I don't even know what's it called, Becky?
My
My
kid book
kid
pitch.
book pitch.
My kid book pitch. Thank you. That's the
Lilla's
writing
definitely
class.
drinking gin, isn't she? It's morning gin.
And it's 11 in the morning, 7:20. Take the writing class too. And oh, the Lilla Rogers, Becky, you'd need to change it to your name because it looks like I'm talking and typing too. The
Yeah.
illustrator was a math student, Zoe followed her work. Yes. Oh, Louise is
Hi,
here.
Louise.
Hi,
Hi,
Louise.
Louise.
Louise is our customer service person who answers questions and knows everything and is awesome. And
And
Becky,
also, she makes a really good point on the end there, divine timing too. I
mm,
have to say that I have a few projects in the past, like I've got one. It is so much is down to timing, and
right.
that can be really disheartening to hear because I
Oh,
know that it can feel like you might be hitting your head against a brick wall with nothing. But if I tell you I was once shown a portfolio through an agent here in the UK for some artwork, and I did really like it. I showed the samples at the time I was working in-house with Scholastic, and I used to have a monthly meeting with the team. I showed the samples, and they weren't even like, no, I don't like it, but they also weren't like, yes, I love it. They were sort of ambivalent in the middle. And then I sat on it for maybe 3 or 4 weeks. And the agent, who's a really old friend of mine, she called me out on it and was like, can you just give me feedback? And I was like, yeah, fair, okay. But I couldn't remember the feedback. So here's the thing. I had another one of these meetings, so it must have been a month. I had another meeting coming up with the same theme. So I thought, I'm just going to show it again. And on the way to the meeting, the artist had sent me a Christmas card, and on the front of the Christmas card was some bunnies playing in the snow. So I
mm,
took that on the way to the meeting, literally picked it up, walked in, had all the portfolios, opened the card, showed the sample again. Well, everybody, we are on our eighth book together. She has sold hundreds of thousands of books across the world,
uh,
and it's just about timing. It's down to timing of when you show us your samples
mhm.
and if we like them and we hold on to them. It's also down to the timing for us in-house, whether there is space on the list, whether people are in the right mood or not the right mood. And it's so many factors that are stacked up that
Mhm.
make it to get to that end point. I'm not sure if that's a good thing to hear or it's a
It's a
real
good
thing.
it's a good thing because my mother would say, "You make your own luck. You make your own luck."
And you have to
And
keep trying.
that's just Zoe. Multiply that by several thousand art
Mm,
directors. So there's
yeah,
lots of timing going on all the time. People are looking for illustrators to hire.
yeah,
And here's how you game the system. You were you impressed that I feel tech pro?
yeah.
What you're going to do is send your work out, post it, put it out there, mail it to people, keep moving the merchandise.
Mm,
And that's how you game the system. You increase your odds. It's a numbers game.
yes,
Now I
that's
sound like a
it. Thank
gambler.
you. No, but it's true.
Gamer
I think it's
knows.
really important because I am definitely the first person to, if I send stuff
Mhm.
and people wouldn't like it, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, that's that, and just stop. So you need to hear it. You just have to keep going, be persistent and tenacious. Is that the right word? Um,
Persistent, yeah. Make
yeah, and
a plan, make a
yeah,
plan, and
yeah.
the
Um,
beauty of the courses is you have the Facebook group community to cheer each other on. You need
yes,
community. Many of us live in a place where no one else is an illustrator, so no
yeah.
one gets it, so you need the community.
And also, Lila, I think from my point of view, and I know you're going to ask me some questions about portfolios and things,
Oh, yeah, I didn't
but
even
for
get to the
me,
questions.
um, one of the most important things with all of this in mind that we've just been talking about is, let's say I've saved somebody's work from last year. I want to watch to see what new work they put on their Instagram or in their
Class.
portfolio.
We're in
So it's
class.
really important to keep generating more work as you go.
Right.
Even if you are getting those knockbacks, even not getting anywhere with those samples, keep populating your portfolio and your Instagram because um, that's what keeps me interested. But also, the maths classes are so great because whether you're going to do boot camp or you're going to do my kid book pitch or whatever it is, these are giving you accountability to produce that kind of work that you can then put onto your Instagram and into your portfolio. So it's giving you material. You don't have to sit there with a page or a blank notebook thinking, what kind of story am I going to write? We've got you. We will get you over those first few hurdles.
I love that. That's so true. You have deadlines, you
Mm,
have motivation, inspiration, excitement, all the things we pour into the course to make you want to do your work. You're
yeah.
absolutely right. Okay. Zoe, what does one need to have in their portfolio to get a picture book illustration deal? And let me explain by portfolio, I mean, what do you need to have on your website or in your Instagram feed in your art to get a picture book deal?
Okay, well, every single book that I make, Lilla, has a character in it. Whether that is, I brought some different examples for you. Whether you've got like these guys, these are characters.
Oh,
So we're not just drawing a frog, we're drawing frogs with personality.
they're so
Um,
pretty.
Things like this. This is a previous math student. I don't know if
Oh,
you can see that. Got quite a bit of reflection from my crazy lighting. So everything I do has a character in it. So that is the number one thing to put into your portfolio. If you don't have characters, I'm not going to look at it and think it's right for kids' books.
right.
It's as simple as that. Um, and I want those characters to be able to live and breathe on the page. So by that, I mean, you could draw a character and think, oh, that's sweet, but can you draw it 30 times over? And in each of those drawings, can they be doing a different movement or a different expression? And to make all of those look and feel believable. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so in other words, if the kid is reaching, they're not reaching like they're like really jumping. Beautiful. That's believable. And can you hold that up
Right.
a second again?
Yeah.
And it's not super realistic if that's not how you draw. Don't feel intimidated. Look, this is anatomically correct in that the knee is bent and the other leg is long, but don't worry about everything. It the face is expressive, the hands are up, there's joy. And
That's it. There is
in
joy. Look at the. So
oh,
sweet. So sweet.
so
Um,
sweet.
do you remember the artist? Can you guess? It's Tisha Lee.
Oh, that's a little different for her.
Yeah,
Character. Oh, that's so nice. I love her. Oh, yeah, beautiful.
it's so sweet.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, the dog.
So your
Wow.
your characters need to live and breathe and have great body language, exactly, Ashley. And also within that body language, both physically and on the face, they have to carry an emotion as well.
Expressions.
Yeah, because I see so many portfolios with a really cute character, but they're always with quite a bland, smiley face. But actually, in reality, there's so much more to be had by changing that expression. I'm just gonna look for examples, but probably won't find the
Oh, you
examples
do
I
that. Anne asks how important is being very colorful. My colors tend to be natural or calm. Oh, that's
have.
beautiful. Okay, so that's a more muted palette.
Yeah.
It's not about whether it's colorful or not colorful. It needs to be beautiful colors. You need to have a beautiful color palette. Oh, that's a charming child.
Mm.
It's beautiful.
This is
And
also a maths student.
yeah,
Both of these are maths students.
wow.
So there you go.
Oh, that's who's that one?
Brigida. Brigida
Bridget.
Magro.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Um, the
Um,
the color palette. we need to be able, it needs to pop enough so it reads. But the answer to your question, Anne, is to go to the bookstore and look at books and see, find some muted books, find some bright books. Now, the more range you have in your portfolio, and the more range you have, if different kinds of color palettes, the more you're up for. So you can get that fun book, you can get that serious book.
Mm,
In the class, you have the opportunity to show range, especially because you get three texts. So after you've done one text in class, you can go back and do another one
mm,
because Zoe writes them for three different moods and vibes. It's
mhm.
pretty amazing.
Yeah. And that's so true because you can have something comedic and you can have something soft and gentle. I
Mm.
would say in response to the color, it's quite rare. This is probably the only book on the table that I have with me that is more muted, and all
Yeah.
of the artwork is pretty
Wow.
much black and white. Um, can you see this?
Oh, yeah. Okay, now let me just say, typically, black and white, if that's all you have in your portfolio, it's going to be harder to get a picture book. But this person got it because his characters or her characters are so great and the scenes.
Yeah, and also it was a done deal. Like she'd already made the book, and then we saw it as a dummy at a show and worked with her to sort of adapt it. But generally speaking,
Mhm.
of the publishers that I work with, so at the moment that would be Penguin Random House, Dorling Kindersley, Scholastic, so some of the big companies here in London, uh, they are looking for a brighter color palette than not. So
Oh, yeah.
being able to get a handle on your colors is really important. And that is something that we do look at in class, isn't it? It's about how to achieve, there's not like a rule that you can follow, but it's finding your palette, finding a way
Pretty
to
colors.
keep things bright, but also having a level of sophistication within that. Um, and that might be like, I think I often say, well, bright colors don't have to be red, yellow, and blue primary. They can be like a gorgeous kind of, well, I
Oh,
didn't do
like
this
my,
book, but you know,
oh, beautiful.
yeah. So they can be,
That's
there's a
right.
softness to these,
Well, they're
but
new
there's,
and they're nuanced. So you have different
mm,
shades of blue and a deep violet and different shades of orange and subtle and neutrals, neutrals,
yeah,
neutrals.
yeah.
Um, I want to say something, Zoe. So I get your question, Anne, and then I get and Pollock, hi Pollock, who was in my inner circle, says, how important is the background in comparison to characters and personality? And Pollock is asking because if I may say, Pollock, she you've got to see her work too. She has so much personality in her characters, love it, and she had so much breakthrough with that, but she was anxious about the background. So
Mm,
sometimes people will ask a question like, do I need to, how important is color? Because they're feeling insecure about color
mm.
or they're feeling insecure about background. So they say, how important is that thing I can't do well? You will get over that.
Yes,
Don't
yeah.
let anything hold you back. You know color is important. You know backgrounds are important. We have a whole week on backgrounds, which we
Mm,
call environment.
mm.
And you got caught, says Pollock. I have your number, girl. And you did a beautiful job in Inner Circle. You know that. I loved it. So some of it is confidence. Don't
Mm.
let anything hold you back. And I was just Anne's back from her package delivery. I was just saying,
Hope it's good,
you,
Anne.
yeah, oh, I hope it's clothes or something.
Ah.
Well, you can get good at color and you will work on it in class.
Practice. It's
You'll see
practice and
you'll be
allowing yourself to
exposed,
experiment, isn't it?
yeah, and you'll be exposed to gorgeous books and you'll go, oh,
Mm,
okay, and you'll try things. So
mm,
I don't want anybody to let anything hold them up. It's not static. You will get better at things. Do you know at 70, my drawing is and my art is better than I think maybe ever in some ways?
That doesn't surprise me because
The better.
you've got your life experience that builds all the time. It's like a library, or that's how I like to think of it. It's a library of reference, a library of trial and error, and you've got all that behind you. I
And it
think
was
about
a
when I
30
was a
day
designer
challenge.
at the, yeah, I think about when I was a designer at the beginning, and I was given like what we would call like a rejacket, like a reprint. So say a book from I don't know, probably the 70s. They probably didn't let me loose on anything too precious. And they'd be like, we want you to rejacket these two. You can only use existing artwork from the book and you need to make it contemporary. And I would spend weeks on it. Now I've got like 27 years of experience on how to put a cover
Oh,
together. So you just like, I mean, obviously I'll try and push and I'll try and change things, but yeah, you pick and choose when you do that. So it's like a library of information that you build over these years. Also,
okay.
I want to say to Palak, sorry, we're never going to get through the questions, are
I
we?
know. And may I just say, please put your questions in the Q&A
Mhm.
because yes, I may answer something in the chat, but I'm missing a lot of them. So rewrite them in the chat, please. Thank
I
you.
think it's really important to remember that like, if you were learning, say, a musical instrument, you wouldn't expect to be able to pick up the trombone and instantly know how to play it, would you? You really
Right.
wouldn't. You would
Is
need
that
someone to
why I'm
help
not a
you.
ballerina tomorrow
Yes,
on the
you wouldn't
stage?
expect to be able to do hip hop straight away or ballet, but
Oh,
you would know that you might need to take lessons and there would be some bits that you would be good at and
mm,
other bits that you'd be really terrible at and you had to really work hard. So everybody, this is just what art is like. I think we just view it differently. We think we should be able to pick up a pen,
and
paint
do everything
and
all
do
at
it exactly
once.
as we see it. But it's like learning an instrument or a dance or something like this. You need to take classes, you need to give yourself practice time, put the hours in, allow yourself to be a bit crappy at it in places
Yeah,
and allow
absolutely.
yourself to make bad work as well as good work. I'm sure some people who are with us today will have heard of the brilliant Helen Stevens.
Mhm.
And Helen and I have known each other for a really long time. And I always use this reference. We were making a book together, and there was one piece in the artwork of the whole book that I was a bit like, hmm. So I called her up and I said, I'm not sure about this. And she was like, oh, that's fine. I'm going to make 1,000 drawings in my lifetime. If one's bad, it doesn't matter. I'll do it again.
Oh,
Like,
beautiful.
so good, so good.
Yeah.
That attitude. And
Not
we should all do it. We should all do it.
in the back of my book, I do a thing at the end of the book. Think of your whole long life, and this piece of art is just one little dot on that timeline of your life.
Mm.
Okay, so I think the fourth thing you look at besides character, expressions, poses is the environment.
Mhm.
Oh, as a matter of fact, those are the 4 weeks, the first 4 weeks of the kid book class, Illustrating Children's Books, which you should all sign up for right now. And you can go to the website right now and click and sign up. I'll allow it. Okay, couple things I want to say. Someone just said that Paula says, I had difficulty with color palettes, but just finished lettering boot camp and have been using some fantastic color palettes. Yes, what Zoe said, you will learn in the class, you will learn. And it's fun to be bad at things. I love being bad at things. I don't have to be perfect at everything.
Oh, isn't it liberating to say that? To just be like, I'm just gonna have fun.
I started the Zoom on Monday, our big giant intro Zoom to the course, as I said, with the previous version of the PowerPoint, and I had to switch in the middle. And I've been doing this for 11 years, filming and videos. But, I'm human.
Yeah, it's really nice to let yourself off the
Plastic.
hook, I think.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's answer some questiones.
Mm.
Zoe, you want to Oh, before you do that, I do have one more question.
Mm.
Why is the course Illustrating Children's Books so perfect for artists wanting to get commissioned to illustrate picture books, or even those who are already published illustrators?
Okay, well, we have definitely touched on some of that. It gives you accountability. You have something to respond to, which I think is really helpful when maybe you're an artist that has previously had books published. You're wanting to, I don't know, change your style, adapt a little bit, or push your work in a different direction. That's what you need to be thinking about. And then I'm going to come along and give you the text, give you the motivation to do it. So you've got that in the classroom. You get 3 great texts. I say great, I write them. I think they're
No,
okay.
they are great.
I
No.
think they're okay.
Wait, you're British? Are you sure you're British? You just complimented yourself. Call the British Humble Police.
That's my
Red
therapy
alert.
talking. Like, okay, so you get
They
three
are
texts.
great
You
texts.
get a really nice classroom environment, you get accountability, you get contact with us. We will do a weekly review where we pick a selection of pieces to discuss. We pull out things that have really caught our attention, we give a little bit of steering, and we help you learn to critique your own work, which is so important as an artist.
Mhm.
So that's the basic one. Other reasons why it's really good. Um, you will expand your portfolio, and you didn't even know you could, and you will in 5 weeks. You
And
will
Zoe, it teach them all the 5 things you look for.
exactly. You
Okay.
will appeal to people like me and Lilla. We will see your work online, and you might get saved into the magical folders, hidden from all to see, for the right moment. And I think the other thing I wanted to speak to you about it is it's a really great place to explore what makes you unique in your artwork. It's a really nice, safe place to try different things and to get some feedback on that, and to um, if that's something that you're interested in, like developing your style, finding what makes you you, if that's the right way of putting it, I think it's a really good place to do that. And the reason I feel this is really important right now is because publishing companies want to invest in you as an artist. More
Oh,
and more, I'm seeing this at the moment. I think they want you are your brand, which sounds really cheesy, but you are you. So own it. And we give you the room and the space to do that, to explore that. And publishing companies want that more than anything.
yes, because you create a following. Oh,
Mm,
I bought so and so's picture book. What's her next one? Oh, she came out with the new one. I love her work. So
yeah.
i- i- that's very lucrative for a publishing company. It also, they have to, it just sort of compounds the marketing that they do for it and that you do.
Well, you become recognizable as well. I mean, we all
Right.
can spot a John Klassen book from 100 paces, our Oliver Jeffers, but I can do it with quite a lot of other artists right here on the table. So they have a brand, they have a look that makes them them. And so we give you the room to do that in illustrating children's books. It's a place where you can experiment and try new things and get feedback.
Look what Carol, isn't it Carolyn? It says Carolee.
Yeah, I thought it was Carolyn.
Yeah, you also learn a lot by seeing how other classmates
Mm.
illustrate the assignment. I love that. Anne says, as a collage artist, can you point me to other collage?
I actually have one right here, which is,
Oh, that's gorgeous.
isn't it? Tim Hopgood. Frances Stickley is a British writer, really fantastic. If anyone comes across her work, really good fun. But yes, Tim Hopgood has been illustrating for a long time, and he has
That's
this.
collage and
I
paint.
think, I mean,
It's
I
both.
know, I think back in the day he did it all by hand. I don't know if any of it's is
Looks like both.
digital now, but I think it's a mix. But yes, I mean, yeah, paper cut. I'm trying to think if I've got anyone else on the table. On the table. They're not actually here with me.
Hmm.
I
And
don't think they have.
who asked about cut paper?
I
Oh,
mean, it's not cut paper, but also I just want to, I brought this along because I wanted to show that you can work in different styles. So
oh,
you
look
can
at,
paint, you
can
can,
you pull that back a little so we see the whole cover? Yeah, and then zoom in up and down because look at that on the bottom. There, and
Lilla, it's all smudgy.
you
It's
know I love
you.
that. I love. If I could only draw characters that well. Nope, but I could if
No.
I tried.
Well, one day Lilla's gonna take, I was gonna say take the test, but it's not a test, everyone. It's
Oh, God. Okay, see the muted colors? Person who asked about muted colors? This is very beautiful muted, but the main character, the person and the dog, pop. Not from bright colors, but bold colors. So
yeah.
there's room for everything.
So you can work in different styles, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I think just to speak to the collage, um,
yeah.
you can absolutely work in collage, and there are many artists that do. I think the thing that spooks publishers a little bit, scares them, is if it's so precise and so detailed, and then you're asked to make changes. So
And
as long as within your style, you have a fluidity, that means that if someone like me came back and said, "Oh, can we just change the character a little bit here?" You have a way of doing that,
or
then it's
move it over here,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
which you could do if you work in layers and
Yeah.
expand in each layer, or you just, instead of gluing them down permanently, use a repositionable, like glue stick that's repositionable, things like that.
Yeah, because I don't know if Tim's is collage. I don't know whether it's digital now, but I know like Tim Hopgood and Chris Horton, interestingly, any British people will know. I think Chris Horton used to start in collage as well. So a lot of artists are using it. Just
Mhm.
think about how you can edit and how you can be flexible for people.
Love that. I think that's the whole thing. Style, media, the medium you use doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, everybody. As
Yeah.
long as you can make changes easily and quite a bit of them in case. Okay, let's see. Okay, Mandy says, I worry that there's so many picture books out there. How can I make mine stand out? Okay, let me tell you something. When you see people doing gorgeous picture books, you can either go in fear mode, which stops you and is limited thinking, or you can go, wow, there's so much cool energy happening in picture books. That means people are buying picture books, which means publishers are printing more and commissioning more. You want to see a lively industry. You don't want to go into an industry that's there's not many people doing it and not many people buying. In fact, one of the successes of my very long career was I always got excited by where the excitement was in art. Like, wow, people editorial in the 80s and 90s, people in the 80s actually, suddenly magazines before the internet, before computers, art. There was so much art to be commissioned in magazines.
Mhm.
Beautiful, fine arty, gorgeous stuff. I moved to New York to be able to do it because I saw there was lots of work. That's where the energy was. And then as an agent, we did that. And then advertising work was very cool. And then surface design was cool. Right now, can I tell you something? Listen up. The energy's in picture books. That's where it's happening. That's where the coolest stuff is happening. It's gorgeous. It pays well and it's beautiful to work on a book. And it's one of the most progressive areas because it's about kindness, empathy, diversity, compassion, uh, differences, LGBTQ plus. Okay. It is the place to be in. So when you see all that work, how can you stand out? You take the MATS course, you develop your portfolio, you keep taking courses till your work gets so you that you stand out because there are a billion, million, jillion people on this planet. That's the actual number. And yet no two people are alike. How is that? So necessarily you are going to have a different style than anyone else. But you just have to keep making art till it emerges. Thank you. The end.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Yeah. Okay. But I'm really glad you asked that question because, by the way, you're not alone in thinking these things.
Okay.
Journey.
Well, Jen Heiser says, do I pay attention to how many likes a post has on Instagram when you're interested in someone's work? Absolutely not. I'm only interested in whether I like it. So, Oh, Jenny says, "Hi everyone, did you miss me?" Hi
Yes,
Jenny.
we
What time do
did.
you call this? Hey? You're late.
Jenny's our writer, social media and newsletters and everything. She's been doing.
Uh, so Jen, no, I don't. I really, absolutely 100% don't pay attention. There was a period of time when if I pitched an artist into a publisher or in-house, um, this is quite a few years ago now, they might ask us what the social media following was. But what we have discovered is that someone can have like 100,000 followers. It doesn't translate to 100,000 book sales. So that has become much less of a
Good.
focus. It's really just about us finding you. It's your discoverability, really.
I love that. Same as an agent. Some people just aren't active in social media, but their work is gorgeous and we got them tons of work. Uh, I do think it is important because certainly your website is important. If
Mm,
somebody
yeah,
like Zoe wants to see if she wants to use you, she wants to go to an easy place where she can see all your work very quickly in seconds. So website or Instagram.
yeah. I
And
think, I mean,
and
Anne said, I hate social media, but I have a website. I hear you because I really don't find social media fun or easy, but I have to say I'm on it every single day
on
looking for
constant.
artists. So
Yeah.
if you are trying to promote yourself as a visual artist, I'm afraid I think it is still the number one place we look.
And I don't want you to say you hate. I
Yeah.
want you to say, I'm wanting to find my way with it and have fun with it
Mm,
because you do have to get on there. So I
yeah,
want you to
that's
say,
true.
I want to, I'm excited to be excited about it in my own way. Social media is like,
Terrifying.
okay, and I knew I brought these for a reason. I'm like, I wonder if I want to show these. So I did a piece of art for Portfolio Club. No, that's my course for my 30-day color, my 30-day, whatever the heck it
Oh
was.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I did all the pieces on social media. It was really fun and people were really liking them. And
Mm,
they gave me like such warm feedback. It was
hmm.
great. And so I felt like, oh, this is what people feel like. It's different from an agent. I was an artist. And then look what I did. This was one of the pieces and I embroidered it.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
embroidered it.
Oh, that's so nice.
It says, I would wear this.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that nice? So
Yeah,
I would
gorgeous.
pop that on social media.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You don't, here, this was the first assignment, Nutella.
Oh, it's great.
I'm having such a good time.
Oh, I love it.
What I do in the evenings, when I was teaching in Portugal, I
Oh, Lilla,
started
these are
this one.
ace. Will you
Thank
just make me a
you.
kit? I just want to learn how to do that with a Lilla drawing. That would
That,
make me so happy, like a Lilla kit. Anyone
yeah.
else here want an embroidery kit made by Lilla?
I could, you know what, I could put it, I have an Etsy shop. I have one product on there
Oh my
because,
God, I want that. Yeah, I mean, here you go.
but I could
Yes,
put
we
them
all
on.
totally want embroidery kits.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
there you go.
Um,
Christmas done.
I would just put the image downloadable.
Oh, I love
That could
it.
be fun to do
Beautiful.
instructions.
Mm.
Oh, thank you, everybody. That could be my
Yeah.
next class.
I
Oh
think
my
I
God.
think the message there though is really important. You have to find your piece with it. You have to find your
Ah,
way of using it. And it's not lost on me on the fact that so if you take my boot camp with Riley, I find this situation where I'm chatting with Lilla great. I really find it very difficult to do to the camera long video on my own. I get really self-conscious. So you'll notice that my videos tend to be 2 minutes of me on the screen, and then I go, oh, I'm going to shoot everything top down so you can see the books and you don't have to look at my face. Isn't it funny? But then Riley is much more comfortable facing the camera and holding his products up. So you have to find your way of doing it. And so for social media, it's the same.
yeah, exact. I love that. That's right. And sometimes I don't even do me. I just do
Yeah, you taught me to do that, to do it top down if I wanted to. I was like, I don't want to do the
overhead shot.
video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do an overhead and then I have to think about my nails. But you know what? I always say, no patriarchy is going to tell me how my nails should look.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's good. I love this advice. Find your peace with it.
Yeah.
Hannah asks, in the Get My Picture Book bundle deal, are the archived assignments for Bootcamp Special character play from last year's session? Is it the same text from Zoe, same bundle, second
I know the answer.
question? Will there be
Becky told
reviews
me.
for the kid book pitch since it's listed as live?
Well, I can answer one part. Character play, you get 4 years of assignments. So if you've taken it 1 year, you get all 4 years, or even 2 years,
Okay.
whatever. So that's cool. 4 years of character play. And then what's the other
The
part?
second one with will there be live reviews in the kid book pitch? Which I think there is.
Illustrating.
It's the kids book, so it's
Oh,
the
the
writing
arty,
one.
the writing one? Yeah,
Writing. Yeah, and I
that's
think there
live.
is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's live.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's
I
it's
think I think we're there. I think I'm in one of them maybe, and you're in all of them.
I think you are in one. Yes. And yes, I do
Oh,
review
that's
a
so
week and
funny.
it's amazing. I love that class. Here's the thing, Zoe, you know that I can pick because I'm co-founder, I can pick any courses I want to do for the following year, which we talk about in spring of the previous year. And of course, I always do Zoe's class. We usually do, yeah, I always do Zoe's class, this one, illustrating children's books. But I said I want to do the writing one again, Artie book. No, it's not Artie book. Very early.
My kid book pitch. My
My
kid
kid,
book pitch.
I'm writing
It's
it
not
down.
very early, everyone. It's 11 o'clock. I thought
My
Americans started at 7 a.m. What's
my
going on?
book pitch. Yeah, the writing class, my kid book pitch. I named the courses, so I should know. It's like too many now. So I love it and it's wonderful and it works beautifully for you. And
Mm.
you don't have to be a beautiful writer. It's not there, but there's certain things illustrators need to understand to write a picture book. And I make it very, very easy. And it's very in depth, gives you everything you need to know too on pitching and so forth.
Yeah, I think that sort of touches in with Anne Marie's question. Do you need to have an idea ready when taking kid book pitch class, or will this be about generating new ideas? It's helping you
Generate.
generate a new idea, which
Mhm.
is just so great. I feel like I want to join the class.
Why don't you under a pseudonym?
Ooh, what if you hated everything I did?
First, oh my God, have I ever hated? I'm not a hater. And second of all, by the way, people, I don't do critiques because we don't criticize, we review, and we're very positive. It's safe. Because the
I
rest,
could do that and I could come up with like the most ridiculous uh pen name.
yeah, like Voe Lucker.
Don't go there, don't go there.
Yeah, I know. I said Lucker. By the way,
Sucker, Jen, you win.
in portfolio,
Um,
Zoe Tucker, yeah. In
oh dear.
my my portfolio club course that starts Jan 5, my newest course I'm so excited about. I give fake names like drag names too. It's like
Brilliant.
they're
Okay,
all
well, I'll
fake.
have one of those. We'll know
Yeah.
instantly, won't we? I will
Oh
come up with a
boy.
name. It's
And I
always great fun. And I always find when we have those live Zooms on that call, I always come up with like 101 story ideas while we're just sat chatting. It's like I just have a notebook in front of me and I'm like, oh yeah, we'll do a book about that and a book about that and a book. It's great. So idea generation, Jen, you'll be fine.
yeah, I even have magic cards for it.
Yeah. Oh, it's Anne Marie. Jen Woodman, I'll just answer this quickly. When you're looking for new artists on Instagram, do you search for keywords? Not really. I occasionally will look at some of the like Inktober, Folktale Week, Childhood Week. I'll look at things like that occasionally, but I tend to just I'll follow artists that are other artists, like, for example, Helen Stevens, I mentioned earlier. She is really good at sharing other people's work, and I just end up following.
Just a sort of an organic, natural thing. You like
Yeah,
this, then it shows you other,
mhm,
and then you like that. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I have, believe it or not, one of my pieces that I posted for my 30-day thing, um, posted on Instagram. It has over 90,000 views.
Wow.
And I couldn't believe it. I can't believe it. And guess what? It doesn't even have a hashtag. I think it just
Brilliant.
has to make
I'm
up its.
terrible. I wouldn't add a hashtag either. I wouldn't remember. So, yeah,
Yeah.
well done. It's just people
Isn't that
just finding your work and loving it.
well, the algorithm, for some reason, I don't know if it's that I wrote more of a personal story, but I've done that before. You never know why something hits and then, um, just goes. I heard Instagram's focusing on more of descriptions now.
Oh,
What
that's
do you
good to
mean
know.
Oh, like what you're writing? Yeah, it could have been that. Bloomtober. Okay, let's see. Would you also?
Don't say the AI word. No.
Oh, don't worry about AI, people. Don't worry. It can't be like you. It cannot be like you. Trust me. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
And the more you're you and uniquely you, the less it can be. I've had it try to write things for me. I'm like, did I tell you this? I showed it to Chamisha once, and
No.
she was like, I said, Tamisha, will you read this? She goes, oh my God, where's Lilla? This is terrible. There was no Lilla
Ah!
in it. It can't do me.
Mm.
It can't do me. It
Which is
might
why publishers want to invest in the artist as the
be human.
brand, because
Yeah.
it's about you as a person. It's not like, can you replicate this image I've seen over here? We don't
Mhm.
need that.
And I asked it to do some art in Lilla Rogers style, and it said I can't do a person copy a person or something. That was good.
Oh,
Yeah.
ah, okay.
ChatGPT.
Ah,
The
very
other
good.
thing is ChatGPT cannot, or AI cannot do a picture book. They can't do the character throughout. They
Sequentially.
can't make changes.
Yeah.
They, yeah. Yeah, sure. They'll be, people freaked out about stock illustration. Everybody in the illustration community went nuts, just like this. Oh, it's going to destroy everything.
Mm, mm,
It did provide, well, then some artists went into doing pieces for stock illustration, um, but it it can only be used for certain things.
mm. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, yeah. People are always freaking out.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got? And then we're going to have the giveaway soon. I'm interested. Let's see, what kind of, Pollock, what do you mean? What kind of a review do you have in portfolio? Oh, in Portfolio Club, no reviews. And it's inexpensive. That's why if it had reviews, it would bump up the price because it's more of my time. Okay, since I spend like 2 days on each review. Um, Anonymous, I'm 54. Oh, so you're young. Okay. And I'm having a moment of too oldness, but I really want to move to professional illustrator, surface designer. I know you can make art at any age, but any tips or encouragement for your age? Yeah, first of all, you're young. Second of all, I didn't start mats. I didn't start the agency till I was Jacob 39. I didn't start mats till I was 59. All of mats. I've been doing 12 years,
Amazing.
11 years, whatever. I was told there'd be no math. Okay. Um, so here's my advice for you. Get your exercise in a way you like.
Mm,
Get your rest, eat well, take care of this, the body, so you have
mhm.
the energy. Art keeps you useful. My mother's 102, and she did art all the way up to about 2 years ago every day, with even if it was just like on stones, she would take a paint pen and paint on stones
Oh, that's
while
lovely.
she watched MSNBC.
Oh, I love it. That's
Totally
great.
rad. Yeah.
That's so good.
And we are learning, as we creative people know, art keeps you vibrant and
Mm,
healthy. And it's just the greatest. We're so lucky. We're so lucky
Yeah,
we do art.
very, very good for us.
Okay. Um, let's see. I always quote you, Lil. I love when and I always quote you, Lilla. I love it when people ask if they're too old and you say, "Well, did you die?" I, I say that like if you're too old, if as long as you're not dead. Look at this. Carolyn says, "I start my first children's book deal at 63."
Yes,
Right.
brilliant.
Wow. That's
It's not a
awesome.
barrier. It really isn't a barrier to
No,
you succeeding.
no one cares. Raquel says, I got a tarot reading telling me to dream as big as possible and the universe will provide. Lila, you're someone who dreams big in my eyes and makes it happen. Where do you start with your dreams and visualizing them? Well, when I was not Lila Rogers yet, I was wanting to be an illustrator so badly. I did a lot of visualizing of being successful and it really sustained me. So just draw it, think about it, say, I am a successful illustrator. And then a lot of stuff will come up, doubts, insecurity. And then you write them in your journal and you talk back to them. Why do you say you'll never be any good? How do you know that? How do you know you'll never be any good? What's the data on that?
Mhm.
How can you predict that future? And, you know, take classes. I know it sounds self-serving. I say this all the time, but the classes give you the motivation, the structure, the education that allows you to be persistent and stay with it and get better. And then you get the guidance too of like how to pitch your work and who and how to find art directors and all that. Okay, what else? Tina, that's too long. I'm sorry, I'm glazing over. Can you just rewrite your question in the chat short? Oh, she did it again. Here's a shorter one. Though they're dated. Oh, I wouldn't redraw anything to freshen it up. I would start fresh. Okay. Um, what's the difference between the children's book class and the kid book class? The illustrating children's books is the illustration class, and my kid book pitch is the writing picture books. And there is a bundle where you get that, and character play. It's called Get Me a Picture Book Deal, and you save a lot of money by doing it.
Oh,
Remember,
look,
this is our biggest sale of the
Kim,
year.
Kim says I pitched my book idea after my kid book pitch and got a publisher. It's been
Whoa!
life-changing. Kim, congratulations. That's
Hey!
wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what we live for.
really
Oh,
good.
can you tell us anything yet, or is it early days?
Amber says, when people do the bundle, do they sometimes use the story they've written themselves in my kid book pitch? Actually, Amber, I think so. I think what you mean is if you write a story in my kid book pitch, do you then go on to illustrate that in illustrating children's books? And we don't. We encourage you to do the class with one of the three texts that are written, and that way, um, it
We'll
just
know
gives, yeah, we know how
know how to
to,
critique it. In fact,
yeah.
she's being British and saying we encourage you. No, you must use one of the texts. Because if everyone brought in their own text, first of all, how would we even be able to begin? Like, I don't know if this is capturing the character because I haven't read your text. I don't know if this is telling the story of the scene. So that's why we require that.
Yeah. Anonymous attendee asks hand-drawn illustrations and how much illustration and work has to be done with Photoshop or other software. The answer is you can do your artwork exactly as you want it to be. You can work digitally, you can work traditionally, and publishers will adapt and work with you on that. So you don't have to worry.
As long as you can scan things in
Yeah.
and as long as you can make changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we do a giveaway or are we going to do all the questions?
No, we don't have to.
They keep
I think
coming.
the main ones. Um,
How long do you have access to the course after buying them?
Becky, Louise,
Ooh. I'm the voice from above.
The voice from above says you get 6 months after a live course finishes, and any self-paced they will end on the 31st of Jan 2027.
Lovely. Thank you.
Over a year.
Nice.
Fantastic. That's great. Yeah, we try to be good about it, but also you don't want it forever because then you'll never do it. Deadlines are your
No.
best friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's ready for a giveaway? That was fantastic. That was really informative and I had a good time. So, where did I put the post-it? Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. So, who has not done our giveaways before? Who's not done a giveaway? Type your name. Okay, so let me explain how it works. I'm going to say a category. You can guess as often as you want, as many times as you want. I I will, oh, I see. You will, we have a lot of people in here. The guesses will come quickly. We will try to find the first one we can, but it's usually not the first. It's the first one we see. You get what you get and don't get upset. If you guessed it sooner, but we didn't see it, that's showbiz. Maybe it went to the person it should go to. It usually does. And if you already signed up for it, you can transfer the course to a friend, or sell it to them, whatever you want. So the category today is an animal. Go.
Oh, did
No, I didn't see it.
I? No. Okay.
I'm gonna, oh, this is good. I thought it would be easy. I'm so glad it's hard. Makes it more fun.
Oh my
Oh, there it
goodness.
is. Okay, whoops, I gotta, okay. The heck?
Really? Are you
Oh
sure?
my God. No, okay.
Oh, I thought I saw it. Hang on.
I'm behind now.
Uh,
Okay, it starts with the letter A.
Oh my gosh, I'm so behind.
Oh my God, this,
Oh, I saw it, I
oh,
saw it,
there
I
it
saw it,
is.
I've got it.
Okay.
Um,
Stop.
yeah, I think it's Wendy. Oh, no, it's not Wendy.
Emily Shepard. Emily Shaplard. Oh, she did to host and panelists. Emily Shaplard. That's the first one I saw. I know there's a billion of them. So many of you got it right.
Oh,
But
so stressful.
the guides want Emily to get it. Yay, Emily. Yay,
Oh, well done,
Emily.
everyone.
Sorry, I'm in the wrong chat. Oh, Emily, so go to everyone, change it to everyone. And had you bought it yet? Aardvark. Sorry, aardvark. What is the animal? Aardvark. It was aardvark. Yes, I know a lot of you
Aardvark.
guessed it. I know, but the universe,
Oh
what's
my
an
goodness.
aardvark? I don't know. What's an aardvark? Yay. Thanks so much, Lilla and Zoe, she writes. Good,
Brilliant.
good. Emily, had you been wanting to take the class?
I think Emily might have taken it. I don't know why I think that.
Let's see what she says.
Mm,
The name rings a bell. Yes, I haven't taken one for a few years, but I
mm,
love it so much. Great. See,
great. I'm
meant
pleased
to
to have
get
you
it.
back.
Meant to get it.
Well, this was delightful.
Oh, isn't it fun?
Yeah. You
Love
know,
it.
when you said to me, when you said kid book pictures in February, I thought, oh my God, I better write the text. But then, of course, I have till April. I haven't written them. So
Did I
I
say
will
this
write
wrong?
them. No, you didn't. I just my
Oh,
brain
kid book, the
malfunctioned.
writing class is fab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta get the names. Didn't have
Yeah.
all my coffee yet. Okay, everybody, this was fabulous. You are amazing. Get over there, sign up for your classes.
Yes.
Now, you know you're going to be taking it next year, so you might as well do it now. and the bundle is good. I also really recommend My Year Live because it's your whole year, well, January through uh, August, you will have wonderful new courses, fresh live courses, and you will really have you give yourself purpose. You
Yeah.
make your life um you make your
Well, I
life
think instead of sitting on the sidelines thinking, I'm going to do this or I want to do this, you're entering into it and you're getting involved and you're doing it. And then once you're doing it, once you're making work, making artwork and engaged in it, you take that bit of your brain away, the can I do it? Maybe I can't do it. You put that to the side and you just enjoy the doing.
Yes,
That's probably my worst sentence of the evening, but you all get the idea.
I loved it. Yeah, it's so true. Put yourself first. If you
Yeah.
don't put yourself first, who will? And when you put yourself first, you have more to give to everyone else too.
Yeah.
If you need to do that, whatever. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you, everybody. I don't want it to end, but this
I'm
young lady,
excited to see you next year.
I can't wait to teach with you. We have such a good time.
Mm,
Such a good time.
you're
I've learned so
incredibly
much from
professional.
her. Was
We
that
are very professional all the time.
very professional? No joking,
Mm-mm.
no funny
We
stuff.
are fearsome.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, I'm
And
very much looking forward to it.
yes. And so read all about it on the website. There's lots of detail. Thank you,
Lilla,
everybody.
can I ask you one question before you go?
Please. I
Did
hope
you
it's
paint that canvas in the background?
I did.
Yes!
Good.
Isn't that awesome? I love it.
Thank you. I'm painting again. Yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
oil. Oh, that means a
Beautiful.
lot to me. Thank you. I
Very
don't know
nice.
what it's really good too because like I don't know what to paint next and I'm like, "Oh, that's how my students feel when they are feeling like what do I do now?" So that's why the I wish I took one of my courses. It's a-
Oh, well, it's really lovely to see. Looks beautiful. So
Oh,
keep
thank you
going.
so
Keep doing it.
much.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
if we
stuff.
have further questions, oh, yes. So Raquel, any questions about the courses or whatever? Everything should be on the website. If you have some technical problem or something, contact hello@makeartthatsells.com. That's Louise. Please give her time to get back to you because this is our busy selling season. But pretty much most stuff is on the website, what's in the course, what the schedule is, and all that. Oh, thank you, everybody. All right.
Well,
This
I'll
was
see
great.
you soon.
Sounds great. Oh, it was wonderful being with all of you. Take care.
Yeah. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.